How does the environment affect fairness? When being fair is not so easy, fairness is important for our well-being. Fairness is a conservation and management of the environment is an important issue for Georgina. She says that it is matter when the local population that think that conservation is fair or not. Fair is first and foremost is an ethical and moral issue because conservation should contribute to people's well-being. She says also for many conservation projects, biological success rests on the support of local stakeholders, and this is in turn is so affected by their perception of what is fair. Number 2 questions. Does fairness affect decision making? For me, perceived fairness, whether of the outcome is or procedural fairness, impacts on how people react to decisions. New researcher shows that the level of trust in decision makers sets expectations that significantly influence this interaction of outcome and procedural fairness. Does fairness affect decision making? Fairness in decision making means that the process for making that decision is fair. This is called procedural fairness. It does not mean that the decision itself is necessarily fair. For example, the law says that a landlord can evict a renter if they are more than 15 days behind in their rent. Number 2. Does fairness affect decision making? Key concept. Perceived fairness, whether of the outcome or procedural fairness, impacts on how people react to decision. New research shows that the level of trust in decision makers set expectations that significantly influence the interaction of outcomes and procedural fairness.
Question number 3. Do you agree that what we choose is our responsibility? Yes, I agree. Everything that we do, everything that we choose is based on our reasons, on our intellectual capacity. So every time that we do what we do, there is a responsibility that is connected with that. So, as a rational being, we always think of everything that we do, and it's based on our principles and on our knowledge. So, we don't have the reason not to be responsible with our actions and what we are going to choose in our life. Question number 4. How can the problem of inequality be solved in society? The issue of inequality in every society is always a problem. Many times we are not able to realize the uniqueness of every human person. The need of every human person is not the same with others. So, to be able to attain that equality in our society, we need to be conscious enough in what our fellow people do. We need to be conscious enough in doing many things in every kind of things that we do, so that we will able to maintain the equality in our society. You and I is unique, so we need to be equal to each other. It depends on what they need and what we need as a human being.
Fairness is treating people without favoritism or discrimination. People in power create systems that will keep them in power. People with privilege work to keep themselves privileged. Fairness. Is life really unfair, or do we just choose to be unfair? Neither. It's people who invented the concept of fairness. Life isn't unfair, it's different. Life and people are the way they are. It's up to choose how to interpret and react to them. Fairness is treating people without favoritism or discrimination. People in power create systems that will keep them in power. People with privilege work to keep themselves privileged. Fairness. Is life really unfair, or do we just choose to be unfair? Neither. It's people who invented the concept of fairness. Life isn't unfair. It's different. Life and people are the way they are. It's up to us to choose how to interpret and react to them. It's crucial that we have a common understanding of workplace fairness, as some psychologists argue that we are hard to have adverse reaction to what we perceive as unfair behavior. Human beings are sensitive to the fairness of decision made or treatment given in virtually every domain of life. Many situations in organizational life provides opportunities to evaluate and experience fairness, and these assessments influence the perception of reactions to this situation. Has been shown in research to be important in contexts as diverse as personal selection. Fairness perception is also play important roles in public policy implementation.
Number 8. How does fairness affect a privileged people? Answer. In a community where people are being treated, where everyone works together, solve problem easily, has fun, cares for one another, feels safe and gets along. That is a way the many people going to live. It should be important to a person to act with fairness. These people will respect and trust you. Number 9. Does being fair mean you always treat people equally? Answer. Fair that does not mean equal event, truth, equal opportunity for equal benefit is central to its meaning. Fairness does not mean that everybody gets what they want. Rather, it means that everybody in the group has an equality opportunity and benefit. Number 10. Why do we accept high levels of inequality and social injustice? Answer. The research found that inequality causes a wide range of health and social problems, from reduced life expectancy and higher infant mortality at poor educational attainment, lower social mobility and increased level of violence and mental illness. Thank you. Number 9. Thus, being fair means always treat people equally. Fair does not mean equal event, truth, equal opportunity for equal benefits. It's central to its meaning. Fairness does not mean that everybody gets what they want. Rather, it means that everybody in the group has an equal opportunity to benefit. Equality is about making sure people are treated fairly and given fair chance. Equality is not about treating everyone in the same way, but it recognizes that individuals' needs are sometimes best met in different ways. Number 10. Why do we accept high levels of inequality and social injustice? This research found that inequality causes a wide range of health and social problems, from reduced life expectancy and higher infant mortality to poor educational attainment, lower social mobility, and increased levels of, of violence and mental illness. Inequality affects how you see things around you and your level of happiness. People in this equally happens people in these equally societies are least likely to trust each other, least likely to engage to social or civic participation, and less likely to say they happy. Can have a great impact on reducing pover- po- uh, poverty and opening opportunities for marginalized groups. More, Moreover, the industrialization of public service, office, and industries can promote share of prosperity among regions by preventing regu- regional poverty pockets.